My name's Carl Gosling, welcome back to another video. Today you find me in Croydon, South London, standing outside Flip Out Pinball Club. I think it's the only pinball club in London. I was kindly invited down here by Matt, one of the 8 guys that run this club together. It's a not-for-profit organisation and it's just a group of enthusiasts that run it, the 8 of them. Yeah, they were kind enough to ask me to come down to shoot a little video, and obviously I was more than happy to do so. I love a bit of pinball. So yeah, let's get inside. I'll take you around and show you what it's all about. So let's enter the first room. As we come in, we've got Mike sat here on the right, who welcomes you as you come in. And he's one of the 8 guys that run the place. And I'm just going to do a quick lap around and show you some of the tables. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy on pinball tables, but I do like a bit of pinball. So some of you guys may recognise some of the more well-known tables in here, perhaps more than what I will. I'm more familiar with the newer ones, to be honest. Although the classic ones like the Addams Family, everyone knows that. Batman, GoldenEye, and special guest tonight is my brother Rob. Say hello, Rob. Busting out the shorts even though it's January. What else have we got here? A couple that are off. Dirty Harry. Terminator 2. Now, last time I went to have a go on Terminator 2 at Electric Circus, it wasn't working, so I'll be looking forward to having a little play on there. And then we've got a sofa here just to relax on. Take a time out, you can get yourself some refreshments. And then we've got another smaller area in here. As I say, you guys will probably recognise some of these tables more than what I do. I do love a game of Tron though, that's one of my favourites. Here, Iron Maiden, Junkyard. So that's the first 2 rooms, the bigger one and the smaller one. Got the toilets here to the right. Oh no, there's a few more tucked away at the back here as well. Let's have a little look at those. Give you all a good look around. Hopefully the members and the punters don't mind me wandering around with a camera in their face. So we make our way through here to the final room, kitchen and rest area. Now that's just through here to the right. I may as well show you that quickly. And people are welcome to come in here, have a little chill out, take a break, you know, have some food and drink. And then this is the last of the tables themselves. Avatar, I've been playing that earlier, I've been really enjoying that actually. It's a nice easy table to get to grips with. Lord of the Rings is another favourite of mine. And this Iron Man table is quite good as well. We're having a good go on that. What else have we got here? Katie seems to be enjoying herself on the alien machine. Don't you, beautiful? Yeah. She's been getting into that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the tables here they've got at the moment. They do change from time to time. I'll explain later on who owns the tables and how it actually works here. But yeah, they do swap them in and out semi-regularly. But yeah, that's a little tour of the place. And I'm going to play some more pinball now. And then I'll come back later on and let you all know my thoughts on the place. See you soon. So for anyone that isn't familiar with pinball, I thought I'd just give you a little 10-second guide on how you play really. To a lot of people, it looks like you're just randomly hitting the buttons and smacking the balls around. And I mentioned this in my Electric Circus video as well. There's a lot more to it than that. Each table is almost like a computer game. Each one in their own right. They've all got levels, objectives, targets, hidden features, goals. You've got to do things in certain orders to progress from one level to the next, building up your multipliers. You know, shoot this ramp, then hit that bumper, then shoot the skull, then do this. It's literally all like a computer game, and you have to learn each table before you can really appreciate it and really get into it. You know, if you're new to pinball, it can seem very frustrating just to hop on, you're hitting it, you just keep dropping the ball, and you don't really get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So I recommend to anyone, you know, if you do come to somewhere like this and you want to play pinball, pick a table, one that you like, for whatever reason it might be, and spend some time really learning that table, and then you'll really enjoy yourself and get into it, and you'll want to get better and you'll want to get that higher score. But yeah, the learning curve can be quite steep. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say here really. And also a big shout out to my friend Sam Thompson, all the way on the other side of the world in Wollongong, Australia. Last time I was at a pinball hall, I was by a Terminator 2 Judgment Day machine, and it was broken and I didn't get to play it. And I know Sam said he'd love to have one of these, you know, in his home. So Sam, I'm going to have a little play on this one just for you, mate, and I hope you and all the family are well. Take care. Get out now. It does like to get stuck there. It seems these T2 machines are all a little quirky. And that was me. Hasta la vista, baby. Right, well, that's the end of my time here today at Flip Out Pinball Club here in Croydon, South London. Me and Katie and my brother Rob have had an excellent time today. There's so much variety of pinball tables, too many to even attempt to get round in one day. You know, like I mentioned a minute ago, you really want to start to learn a table to get the most out of it and have the most fun. So let's just talk a little bit more about the place itself. You can pay a monthly membership of £20 if you're, you know, fairly local, which gives you unlimited access. You can come and go whenever you want. There's no licensed bar at this one, so it's actually bring your own beer, or in my case, bring your own soft drinks, because it's January and I always do a January detox. So there's people here drinking beer all around me, and Katie's doing a detox with us, and we can't have any beer. So it's hard on us seeing all these people enjoy themselves having a bevy and playing some pinball, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, so there's no bar. You can bring your own beer, which is fine, you know, as long as you're respectful of the place, you know, which if you're into pinball, you're going to be, you know. So yeah, £20 a month for the membership. If you're not a member, it's £10 a pop each time you visit, and all the machines are on free play, so you ain't got to pay, you know, any money into the machines themselves. And there's so many to play. If someone's on something you want to play, there's plenty to go and enjoy yourself on whilst you wait for that one to become free as well. So yeah, £20 a month membership, £10 a month from the door. Bring your own food and drink and alcohol. There is a vending machine that I showed you earlier with snacks and stuff in if you want, but that's pretty much the layout of it. We're sitting here in the chill out room, I suppose I could describe it as, where you've got a little kitchen area over there. Again, I mentioned this earlier, and a couple of sofas behind me. There's some TVs, some DVDs there, so maybe if you brought children with you, that, you know, they can chill out in here and watch something to keep themselves occupied. Matt did say also there's sofas for the ladies, so if you happen to bring your missus with you and she's not particularly into pinball, she can make herself comfortable, have a cup of tea or maybe a glass of wine, and have a little natter with her friends whilst the boys are in there playing some pinball. You know, who knows? But yeah, I've had a great time here, or we all have, in fact, and a big thanks to Matt and to Mike for inviting us down here to do this little video. I'm sure we'll be back again at some point in the future, maybe when it's not January, so I can enjoy the bring your own beer features of this place. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Again, if you like this sort of content, subscribe for more, and if you don't. I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.